Hello everyone, this is Narmala Harishwar and my other group members are Nikhil Masigari and Gulshan Telkar. Our project is about synthesis and simulator for windscreen mechanism with no quick return effect. Let's consider a 4R mechanism. Here alpha is forward angle and beta is return angle. L2 is crank, L3 is coupler, L4 is rocker. Time ratio is denoted by TR and it is the ratio of forward angle alpha to the return angle beta. Now let delta be the construction angle. From the figure, beta minus delta is equals to 180 degrees and alpha plus delta is equals to 180 degrees. On solving this, we will get delta is equals to 180 minus 1 minus TR by 1 plus TR. Our aim is to construct a windshield mechanism with no quick return. So TR is equals to 1 or the delta is equals to 0. Construction. From the previous figure, A is equals to AC1 minus AC2 by 2. That is L2 is equals to L4 sin theta 2. B is equals to AC1 plus AC2 by 2. Now, step 1. Take rocking angle as 60 degrees arbitrarily and rocker length as 180 mm. Step 2. Join and extend C1, C2 and take ground length arbitrarily as 360 mm. Step 3. Take A is equals to AC1 minus AC2 by 2 and draw a circle using A as center. Step 4. Join C1 and B, B1 and A and B. Fix AD. Now the 4R crank rocker with no quick return is completed. Step 5. Draw the parallelogram linkage with appropriate dimensions. Then we will get a windshield wiper mechanism. Displacement analysis, which is already discussed in class. By considering 4R mechanism and with given theta 2, we need to find theta 4. On solving, theta 4 is equals to 2 into tan inverse of A plus or minus root over A square plus B square minus C square whole by B plus C. And tan theta 3 is equals to L1 sin theta 4 minus L2 sin theta 2 by L1 plus L4 cos theta 4 minus L2 cos theta 2. Now my friend Nikhil will explain simulation part.
Hello sir, my name is Nikhil Masigari and my roll number is 19ME30031. As you can see from the construction, we get the lengths of the crank, the rocker and the coupler, and we have chosen the windshield arm length from observing a real windshield wiper, and we have taken the wiper width, wiper length also from the real observation. So here is our simulation. So first we have defined the lengths of the arms, which are 360 millimeters, 90 millimeters. We have defined this in millimeters, and we have taken the crank rotation up to 5 pi. I mean it will rotate for 5 times, and then we have given the relation between the angle of the crank and the angle of the coupler and the angle of the rocker, and here are all those relations in our simulation. And we have plotted the mechanism. Here we have plotted the mechanism. We have taken O2, which is the first hinge at 0, 0, and from there we have, let's see, this is our point A and this is our point B and this is our point 04 and this is our point 05, and these are C and D. This is the length of the and this is the width of the windshield wiper, and we have defined all their relations using the angle relation between them. And for the length of the coupler, here we have used vector method to find the actual length so that we don't get any distortions in the simulation. And after we have defined the windshield wiper's length, we have plotted all those together, and after that we have colored them and all, and here is our simulation. So here we can see that when it reaches the first dead center configuration, let me show you again. Here when it reaches the second dead center configuration, it's in this end, and after a rotation of 180 degrees, you can see that it's on the other end. So we can say that this has no quick return. The angle to go forward and the angle to come backwards is the same, and we can see the different lengths and wiper start angle and wiper end angle in the simulation in the command window. And also the difference from the construction and this simulation is that I have reduced the angle between the vertical, this line and the windshield wiper arm, so that it looks more realistic and it does not just wipe here, so that it will wipe here. So that's our simulation, sir. Thank you. And the velocity and acceleration part will be done by Gulshan. Thank you, sir.
Hello, my name is Gulshan Tilkar and I am here to continue the part of our project, which is analysis of velocity and the acceleration of the windshield wiper arm. So as we discussed in the displacement analysis, we get this equation: a sin theta 4 plus b cos theta 4 equals to 0. For getting the velocity component, we have to differentiate with respect to time. Then we will get the equation this written in the box, which is equation first, which is nothing but the angular velocity of rocker. After putting these values a dot, b dot, and c dot, we get our expression or relationship between angular velocity of rocker and the angular velocity of the crank. Now we have the angular velocity of rocker. It means we can also find the angular velocity of wiper arm as well, which is nothing but the theta 4 dot. So as we knowing the fact or relationship between the angular acceleration and the velocity acceleration in the vector form, we can put our theta or angular velocity of rocker, which we can get the vector form of our velocity of wiper arm, which is written in equation third. Now let's jump into the acceleration analysis. We have this expression between the angular velocity of rocker and the angular velocity of crank. We can also write this equation in Jacobian form, which is written here. For getting the acceleration, we have to differentiate with respect to time. After solving these equations, we get this equation. But the question has given us the motor speed is constant. It means this angular acceleration of the crank becomes 0. Okay, becomes 0. Now final expression would be like this of the rocker or angular acceleration of rocker. We have the angular acceleration of rocker. It means we can find the acceleration of wiper arm. We know the relationship between the acceleration and the angular acceleration in terms of Euler form. Okay. After knowing this fact, this becomes 0 from this, like motor speed is constant. We get our final expression for the acceleration of the wiper arm. Okay, which is equation 4. Now let's jump into the last part, which is torque requirement at the input. As we know, the mechanism is nothing but the 4R chain of windshield wiper. Okay, so torque can be written as for the virtual work is this here. After solving it more, we'll get our final equation 5, that is torque at the crank equals to the Jacobian multiplied by torque at the rocker. Thank you.